What's up, guys? Today we are inside of a game that we haven't played in a while. I was about to spoil it, but yeah, seeing how I turned my camera, you might already know what it is. And even without turning my camera, some of you guys might know what it is if you look down here, if you look over here, or if you even just look over here. We are back in Islands. It's been a long time since I've made a video on this. It's not been too long. Since I've played the game. I've been playing the game a lot recently. But, yeah, we are back for another episode in this game. So, yeah, that's basically what we are here to do today. As you might know from the title, what I'm going to do, okay, well, we're apparently going to fall out of the world, that's what we're going to do. But what we're actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to make an automatic carrot cake maker. Now, I've made two other videos like these in the past, which I will link down below in the description. But right here, we have our pizza maker, our automatic pizza maker. So basically, if you guys don't know how it works, the tomatoes. So basically, we have a bunch of tomatoes right over here, with four tomato totems. I almost said two. So the tomato totems will basically take the tomatoes. However, since it's the totem taking it, it'll be an oily tomato. Makes total sense because if you manually pick it, then it's clean. But if a machine picks it for you, then it's dirty. I guess I could see how that's true, like if oil spills onto it, but I mean, like, for every single one the machine messed up, that's -1 point for Team Machine. But yeah, so basically they take them, it turns into an oily tomato, then it drops the oily tomato on this conveyor after a while, and then it goes inside the industrial washing station. The coal totem right here powers the industrial washing station. After a few seconds, the tomatoes come out like that, all clean. So they go into here, and then once enough tomatoes go inside of this food processor, it turns it into tomato sauce, which then goes inside of this one. But at the same time while all of that is happening, we have another area over here where we have wheat totems, and it takes the wheat. This is actually, as far as I know, the only crop in the game that doesn't have an oily version. Hopefully they don't add an oily version, otherwise this is going to make this machine a lot more complicated than it should be. But yeah, so basically these wheat totems take the wheat after it grows, and after that it puts it on the conveyor, and then it turns it into dough right here. Once both have gone through this food processor, it makes an uncooked pizza, which then falls down here. Also, if you watch my automatic pizza maker video, you'll notice that I changed up the design. It's because for some reason corner pieces don't really want to work with me in this game. So, yeah, I changed it so that way it's basically just falls off onto this, goes up, falls down onto here, and that works. It works most of the time. Sometimes, and this is like extremely rare, sometimes it gets stuck right there, but it's not too common. But basically, the pizza goes down here, lands inside of the industrial oven, which the coal totem right here powers the industrial oven and turns it into a normal pizza, and then it runs through this chest. Now you might notice if you look inside the chest that there's also bread in there, which we're going to get to in a sec. But first we gotta feed our chicken some pizza because that's just its thing. Then we feed our sheep some carrots because again that's just its thing. Then we feed our pig some carrots because that actually makes sense. And then we go over here. The cow's broken, so we don't have to feed it. Yeah, there's a glitch currently, if you guys didn't know, where some of the animals don't move, and they don't eat, and they don't sleep. They kind of just stand there. They're just like, "Hi guys, how's it going?" So yeah, currently they're kind of broken. So yeah, I don't have to feed all of them, which is good. But yeah, like I was saying. You'll notice that there's also bread inside of this machine. It's because at the same time, there's also, well, while the pizza is being made, we also have an automatic bread maker. So basically, this part is the exact same thing as this. except once you get to the food processor, it's a little bit different. So this makes the dough, and then it immediately goes into the industrial oven, so that way it turns it into bread. The bread maker is a lot simpler. So yeah, if you're going to make any of these, you should start off with the automatic bread maker. But finally, we're actually going to get into the main topic of today's video: how to make an automatic carrot cake maker inside of, I almost just said build a boat for treasure. I don't know why I was about to say that. Inside of islands. So, what you first want to do is, like every other thing of the machines that we've made so far to make food, you're gonna want to make a design kind of like this with your wheat totems. So you're gonna want to get 5 wheat totems. Technically, you can put even just 1, but I put 5 so that way it goes fast. Again, you could do 1. It's just going to be very slow. So yeah, you don't have to spend too much money, but if you can, if you want it to go faster. So basically, it drops the wheat onto the conveyor like it did just there. This goes into the food processor, and like both the other machines, it turns it into dough, and then falls down here into this food processor. Meanwhile, we have 4 carrot totems over here. Again, you can just have 1 if you want to not use too much money. But again, it will go slower if you do that. And 1 coal totem. You only need 1 coal totem. Otherwise, your machine's going to be kind of clogged. There's just going to be a bunch of coal here. Even with just 1, there's still extra coal that just hangs out on the outside of the industrial washing machine. So don't get 2, don't get 0, get 1. That's all that's necessary for this. So basically, both of them go into the industrial washing station. Like the tomatoes, the coal powers the machine, and the carrots go inside. It washes off the carrots, they go inside here. Makes carrot cake batter. Make sure to select carrot cake batter on this, otherwise your machine's not going to work. And then after both have gone through, it puts carrot cake batter inside of here. This coal totem right here puts fuel for the oven. Carrot cake batter goes in here, heats up, and then inside you got yourself some carrot cake. Now, unfortunately, this does take a propeller because of the industrial washing machine. So yeah, you're gonna have to grind fishing a lot. Now, I don't know if the iron fishing rod that they added makes it so that way there's a higher chance, because I don't know if that counts as a higher tier fish. So again, I don't know if it increases the chance. I don't know if you need an iron rod to get propellers, but I suggest that you try to get the iron rod, because first of all, it just makes fishing a lot easier, and again, you might need it for this. I'm not exactly certain, but yeah, basically it's simple, but it requires a lot of stuff. You're also gonna need 4 crystallized gold for the food processors. So yeah, I apologize that it takes a decent amount of stuff. You're also going to need a lot of steel rods for this, so just keep that in mind. But if I'm thinking correctly, the things that you need for this, for like the machine part, is you need 5 conveyors in total, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check that right now. Yeah, I think that, no, 6. Yes, I'm pretty sure you need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you need 6. You need 6. You need 6 conveyors. Not 5, but 6. So you're gonna have to get 6 normal conveyors. Also, this doesn't require any corner pieces, that way it doesn't break. You're also going to need 1 industrial washing station, which again is going to take a while, because of the propeller necessary. Then you're going to need 2 food processors, which again requires 4 crystallized gold in total, but that's for both of them combined. So if you just wanted to make 1, it's 2. I'm pretty sure it used to be 3, but now it's only 2. So you just need 4 now. And then you also need to get yourself an industrial oven and an industrial chest, because if you don't have the industrial chest, then you're not going to be able to get anything. It's just going to go drop, and then it's just going to despawn. And if you don't have the industrial oven, then you're just going to have carrot cake batter, and you're not going to be able to eat that. So, you're going to need all of those things. So I don't think you can really make this simpler, because I basically tried to make this as simple as it possibly could be. But this is basically as simple as it gets. But for the totem part, you need 4 carrot totems, 2 coal totems, 1 right there and 1 right here, 5 wheat totems, and then for the crops, you need like what looks kind of like a W, except it's not really a W. You need that much wheat. I don't know exactly how much that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me actually count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost count. Terrific. Okay, so there's 4 on there, 2 on there, so that's 12, and then 1 here. So I'm pretty sure it's 13. My math might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure my math is correct. So you need 13 of those seeds. Now, I accidentally kind of screwed up on this, and I placed it a bit too close to the stone. So you can put more carrots than this, but I only put 12 spots because of that. So yeah, I messed up on that. It's okay though. So that's basically all you need for this. Again, if you just started the game, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get all of this. But if you have a lot of steel ingots, then this shouldn't be too difficult. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want some more Roblox Sounds, and everybody, peace out.